Welcome back, guys, to another World of Tanks video here, and yes, that is correct, we are reviewing the very slow Churchill 1 Tier 5 British heavy tank, and let's get straight into the battle. Unfortunately, I do not have a platoon mate today, but if you do want to platoon with me and be on YouTube with me, please tell me your username in the comments below, and I am on the North American server, but let's get straight into this review. Hit points being a smashing 840 hit points might not seem a lot, might not seem like a lot, but that is a crazy amount of hit points at tier 5. And as you can see, I even have more than the tier 6 Jackson, and I'm pretty close to the SU-100Y tier 6 premium, so that is how good this tank is. Surprisingly, the hull armor being 177mm of frontal armor, that is nearly as good as the IS-8, so to put that into sorry for the stuttering, but 177mm frontal armor, that's close to the IS-8 in comparison, so that is extremely good. Keep in mind, IS-8 being a tier 9, and this being a tier 5, so that is a huge difference. No one will be able to penetrate your front, not even the top people on your match like a Cromwell. But 63mm on the side, so nothing too special, easily penetrable, and 50mm on the rear, but turret armor is quite good as well, being 88mm, sorry, on the front and sides, and on the rear being 76mm. I am trying to flank in a 40-ton tank with only 350 horsepower, which is not a good idea, which only lets it go up to a speed limit of 26 kilometers an hour, so it is not unbearable, but it is quite annoying how slow this does go. Traverse speed only being 17 degrees a second, so that is pretty damn slow as well, and turret traverse speed being at 20 degrees a second, so definitely not the tank to be sniping with. 120 to 200 damage for 7 shots a minute, so pretty damn good at tier 5 if you ask me. As you can see, this VK is having troubles penetrating me because of my 177mm of frontal armor. But for the penetration of this tank, you will be able to penetrate anyone on your match in literally every spot, having 109 all the way up to 181mm of penetration. Looks like somebody else is trying to take a shot at me. People normally do go for your tracks, so really try to have those consumables available, like the multi-purpose kit and the normal repair kit, because that does happen extremely a lot. That was the best grammar in the world, but it does happen a lot, guys, which is quite serious. As I was saying, do not snipe in this tank, because it only has a view range of 240 meters, so not too good, but extremely accurate gun, being at .36 dispersion. There we go, got another kill. Let's hop straight into another battle, but let's let this one finish, because I do not need to do more editing on this video. This is a credit earner, as you can see. I did get 32,000 credits, but the way to play this tank is surprising, actually. You can use any tactic you want, as long as it's not flanking on an absolutely huge map. But I do flank a lot. It's very enjoyable in a tank with that much armor. Yeah. Not really a way to play this tank, not one that's specific, but you definitely do not want to be showing anyone your sides or rear, but do show them your front as much as you want. As you can see, this does not get the best matches, getting tier 6 matches all the time, all day, 24/7. So yeah, that is the only downside of this tank. Looks like another friendly Churchill coming up behind me. This is quite a popular tank, but people do quit along the line because the tanks do sacrifice in armor, but they do get better guns and amazing reload, so I do not see why most people quit. But armor is a big thing in heavies, and if you lose that, then it takes away being a heavy tank, so that is why most people quit this line. So just to let you guys know, if you are looking for armor, do not go down this line. It is a terrible idea. As you can see, lost a track. KV2 with the howitzer definitely will not be penetrating us anytime soon. Just wait for this KV2 or Cromwell to pop out here. Hopefully they do pretty soon. He's coming. There we go. Put 152 damage into him. Looks like he could penetrate us, but as you all know, British tanks have very high penetration for their guns. Cromwell is shooting someone else, so that is good. I can move up a little bit. Hopefully KV2 does not hit me anytime soon. Looks like I hit a rock. Penetrated that rock really well, guys. That is how good this gun is. It is fantastic. As you see, the gun is not performing as good as the statistics say, for sure, but looks like a KV2 could actually penetrate us. That is really sad. This armor must have to have a secret to be 177 millimeters. But as you can see, turret traverse speed is very bad on this tank. But if a KV2 howitzer with 80 millimeters of penetration can penetrate me, I'm doing something wrong. He probably went for my tracks again. As you can see, that did put a track shot into me. That is how most people take this tank down. That is the huge downside. But just be lucky that you have 840 hit points to keep you going. We got some pretty good gameplay. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Seems like someone is texting me at the moment. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video, and peace out.